BMC is the city which has got Mumbai Climate Action Plan is in place. It is first in South Asia. Then it has purchased the first e-vehicle of any corporation in Maharashtra. Then we have just on 5th of June published our green budget for Mumbai. Within a record time, we can say that we started in August 2021 for preparing the plan, and by the 13th of March 2022, we could publish that plan. So it was very comprehensive plan is prepared, and we are now following it with this green budget. Now Mumbai has got a budget of almost you can say 60,000 crores, and 30,000 crores comes out to be our capital budget, out of which 32% is now is a green budget. Means a lot of environmental related activities are being carried out by BNC, which have been pinpointed, and now these have been brought into the book that yes, this will be the green executives, works that will be executed, and we will be monitoring these works in future. And this monitoring after a certain time will let us have that information that what could be the better way to implement that. So that is how we are proceeding with. And the next is like we are asking our all departments to have green days. Means any project that they would be taking up would have some parameter associated with environment related, which will be beneficial to the citizens. So this is the idea behind that Greenland. We are having workshops within the department and also outside the department also. Those who are stakeholders who are dealing with us, like contractors and many suppliers and all that. So we would be coming up with that Greenland and elaborating this idea to them.
We are also in a growth path as an organization. We are a portfolio of 215 hotels, and we add anywhere between 20 to 25 hotels every year. That's almost 10% increase of the entire portfolio. So all the more reason why we have to start thinking really quickly. It is not going to be a same store comparison at any given point in time. And we need to put strategies for existing hotels as well as upcoming hotels. I just feel that upcoming hotels is so much easier. So I've already told my technical services team, old hotels, itna hi hum kar sakte. This is a 120-year-old hotel. Yeah. And there's only so much that can be done in this hotel. So the new hotels portfolio has to bring everyone else upwards. Yeah. So having said that, because they're going to be new builds, green fields, brown fields, etc. However, for the existing hotels is where we said we have to kind of look at partners like Siemens, Carrier, and a few others, where they are able to explore possibilities of what is really happening in our systems. And like you said, data is actually what is most important for us to actually get started with any kind of work. So the entire Siemens program was about understanding not only what is happening in the space of energy, but probably connecting to multiple other spaces like HVAC and boiler system and cooler systems to be able to understand where is it that the gaps are and what is it that we can plug in. So generally, I would say there is this huge jump in efficiency by itself. So mostly, like we've been running the hotels for years, we don't know the efficiency of what is actually being done. And I think it's also a mindset, You don't want to automate things because no ki naukriyan chali gayi. We've actually done work in 20 hotels with Siemens to be able to build in efficiency. So I feel that the platform data, getting the data in place, looking at the baseline and then seeing what is the kind of margins that you can actually improve, it has worked very well. We also did a very good tie-up with IFC Techmerge. This is an arm of the World Bank. And I felt that this was a very good one in multiple different spaces. One is that, like we discussed, I think in one of the initial panels, real estate, the biggest guzzler of heat, light, power is one of our biggest costs. And in the heat, light, power, it is HVAC. So it is cooling, heating, which is our biggest cost. So we actually worked with the World Bank to be able to see if we can invite innovators from across the world to bring in the right kind of technologies. And we offered 6 of our hotels as test beds for new technologies. Yeah. So we did pilots with 9 different innovators, new technologies. One was international, Israel. Everyone else we kind of picked from India. There was a very exhaustive process of selection that World Bank had a full panel of experts who sat to kind of decide this. We ran an 18-month pilot with each one of them. And we gave them opportunity to actually refine their technology. So I thought this was a fantastic step. Yeah. One of the biggest ones that we are very happy with is to do with automation, because we see huge benefits. There's some 30% benefit that you can see in kind of reduction of or electricity utilization in one of our hotels and stuff like that. But more than that, I think what we've done is been able to give confidence to new technologies and players to say, hey, you know what? We've got 18 months to actually refine what we are bringing to the table, and we can take this to many other businesses, industries, etc. In making a net zero home, we have asked whether we really need that energy demand, and we measure the EPI, the Energy Performance Index, of square foot of a building that we are going to make. And that means the building materials that we are using and the way we are designing has to be really spot on. And this is a problem of glass and concrete. In Jaipur, I'm saying that, this is crazy that you have just made a glass hot box sitting in Jaipur. Jaipur is very cold and it is very hot. And you have made a hot box which you're going to be cooling throughout the year, and your energy demand has risen. So questioning and saying no is a fundamental thing that any energy professional or any sustainability professional needs to do. The economic growth cannot happen at the cost of nature, because the heat resilience will come from nature. There are many things that we can do, but we have forgotten nature in this equation. So net zero buildings are possible. There is a policy intervention to it. You can do minimum on-site. 5% is okay, but remaining you will have to get from the grid. But you have to take that 100% of energy demand and reduce it to 40% first, using climate responsive in that.